Amiguita, pray for your life, okay?
I will.
Not for my partner, do it for you.
Okay.
Ready?
Yes.
Hasta la vista!
More, please come in. This is Wally.
I'm Wally.
And we're Tay and Wally. Welcome to our channel. And just like that, he's gone. So this is more or less how the videos are gonna be. Wally is more of the technical guy. He's the one behind the lens. He's shooting everything that you're gonna see. I shoot a little bit, but I don't have nearly the eye or the skill or the patience to do it. So you'll see me here on the front side of everything, talking to you about all of the things that we do, giving you all of the knowledge and the information, answering any of your questions, and doing all that good stuff. So our trip began on Sunday, June 6th. We caught probably the earliest flight out that we could to get here by 3:00 p.m. and we were just ready to get the party started. However, customs was crazy when we got here. I mean, there were just lines and people coming in from everywhere and just like forming and huddling in this one area, which is where you have to fill out this questionnaire form that asks if you've been around anyone who's had COVID, you know, the basic panini questions when you're traveling now. Once you get through customs, after about an hour or so, you'll be greeted with a ton of people trying to get you to where you're trying to go. So many people are like, hey, hola mi amigo, mi amigo, mi amiga, and it is insane. And the hounding doesn't stop there. So if you are going there, just beeline it straight to the exit and make sure you know where you're gonna go. Don't get caught by this trap. So once you get your transportation to where you're going, you can either take a taxi or Uber is here, but it's not as popular as it is in the States, which means there aren't as many cars coming, so it's not as frequent for the pickups. So you may wait anywhere from literally 1 minute to 20 minutes, but it's much cheaper. A trip maybe going about 15 minutes will run you about $4 or $5 US. I mean, it's crazy cheap. The conversion for that would be about 50 Mexican pesos. If you want to do a taxi, it's going to be somewhere about 120 pesos. So you figure it out. If you want to wait a little longer, it'll cut your price significantly. If you're just ready to go, just pay that price up front and just take the taxi. Now for the conversion. As it stands today, the conversion is about $1 US to 20 pesos. So basically, you can ball on a budget here and you're gonna get a lot of bang for your buck. But do not change your money at the airport because they will shortchange you. They'll give you a rate of about $1 US for 16 pesos. When you're out of the airport and you're more local, you can get about 19 pesos for $1 US. So again, it just depends on what you want to do. If it's for convenience or whatever it is, just make your best, most informed decision, you know, while you're here. So for us, we decided to stay in an all-inclusive resort. Typically, we like to do a little off-beaten path things, but since this was just a last-minute let's get away trip, we just went ahead, did all-inclusive, so we didn't have to worry about paying for any additional drinks and accommodations. We're staying at the Now Amber / Secrets. The Now Amber side is all family and kids are over there. But if you stay on the Secret side, it's adults only, not a kid in sight, and it is beautiful, 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 beautiful. So when you get here, check-in is pretty smooth. When you come in and you get dropped off, they'll have the bellboys open your door and grab all your luggage. It's a very organized and smooth process. You get inside, you check in. They even greet you with like little champagne glasses to welcome you here, which is so nice. Once you're here, there is going to be a staff member that's probably going to try to persuade you to go and see a 90-minute presentation just for a romantic dinner on the beach, which honestly is not that romantic. If you just want to do it and it's a free thing to do, a romantic dinner on the beach to see a sunset for 90 minutes of your time after you've spent 12 hours traveling, that's your thing. Go ahead and do it. For us, we opted not to. It was just a long day of traveling and we just didn't care anymore. There is 24-hour room service. There's liquor and alcohol that they're gonna serve to you around the clock, I think. Or I think about 1 a.m. they cut it off, but you can go and get as many drinks as you want. Again, it's all inclusive. Take that with a grain of salt. You get what you get. It's all inclusive and it's free, which means the drinks are probably not gonna be that strong, but it's free. So you drink it anyway. As you can see, the pools, it's split in half, again, according to the side of the families and the all adult only side. So you'll be with your company. If you don't want to be around children, just stay on the side without the children. But if you do happen to book on the now Amber side that does have families, just keep in mind that you won't have access to the adults only privileges without a sort of payment. So it'll be contingent upon whatever the rate is going for. So just keep that in mind. Or if you could just upgrade and just have the adults only experience, it's great too. There are a lot of different kind of restaurants. You have an Italian restaurant, you have, I think the Bordeaux is French, you have Japanese. But if you want really authentic experiences, you should really step outside of the hotel and just look around the area. There's just so much good food. And if you speak with also local people, they'll let you know where is a good spot to go. For us, we had a lot of people come up to us and recommend this place called Pancho's Tacos. When we went to Pancho's Tacos, the line was long. And then we got another recommendation to go to Taqueria Jaime, which is just like a little food truck, or it's not even a truck, it's just a food area on the corner. And it's a local spot. There were so many people there. We waited about 35 minutes to get our food, but it was worth the wait. I promise it was worth the wait. Probably some of the best tacos. Not probably. Definitely the best tacos that we've had since we've been here. We also went to Pepe's Tacos, which came recommended to us, and I think Pepe's now has a special place in my heart. It's just so good. When we went to Pepe's Tacos, we watched our barista make the margarita. He would pour tequila, a little bit of strawberries, and some ice. More tequila, a little bit more strawberries, more tequila, blend it up, and then pour it into the glass and then add more tequila on top. And then he came and delivered the drinks and had the nerve to say, if it's not strong enough, let me know and I'll add more tequila. Like, they're very generous with tequila here, even down to tequila tastings. If you're walking the boardwalk, everyone's calling you in to have a little shot with you just so you can taste the product. You can learn about the culture. You can learn about how they make tequila. Which brings me to our next topic. So, we went ziplining and we did it with Nogalita Eco Park. Now this, I didn't book this. We didn't book this excursion through the hotel. And to be honest, I would say probably to do a little bit of research and figure out what your budget is. It'll let you know if you'd like to book it through the hotel or if you'd like to just go on Airbnb. That's what I did. So we went on Airbnb experiences. We found out what's going on nearby, and then we looked up the dates. and we happened to find this cute little quaint ziplining picture, and it looked cool, and it was pretty cheap. It was 46 bucks per person. You can't beat that. They said that it would include your ziplining, obviously your equipment, your transportation to and from, as well as a little tequila tasting, and there's a restaurant on the premises should you want to sit after your ziplining adventure and grab a bite to eat. Or when it's not dry season, there's a beautiful river that's right off of the restaurant, which would be nice to dip in after you've done this hike and ziplining through the forest. If you go here, or if you book this, be sure to look out for Jose and Ilam. They were our tour guides, our zipline guides, as we just navigated through 11 lines, guys. 11 lines for $46. Like, that's, I'm cheap. I'm not gonna lie, I'm frugal. So I love a good deal. It was from 1:30 to about 4:30, so about 3 hours of, traversing the terrain a little bit and actually ziplining. You can go upside down if you dare, or you will see that we did a whole bunch of Supermaning through the lines. It was incredible. Again, if you go there, be sure to check out Jose and Ilam, who are the guides for the entire tour. It was such an amazing experience. Jose was such a professional and so helpful when getting us into the ziplining. This was Wally's first time ziplining. This was my second time. So I kind of knew what to expect. Wally didn't. So it was nice that Jose was there to show us how to do it. Because on my first tour, I don't think they demonstrated what it would look like and the things to do. So it was really nice that Jose, they had like a little mini line that he, clipped himself to and showed us how to brake, showed us how the proper form of sitting in our harness so that we can get down there smoothly. It was awesome. Also, if you don't speak Spanish, don't worry about it. Jose speaks both English and Spanish. Our group was just Wally and I, and then we had a whole family of like 6 or 7 that came from a different part of Mexico who were but largely Spanish speaking. So all of the instructions are in English and Spanish. He does a great job of communicating the same thing at the same time in both languages, to be honest. So don't worry about that. And when you get up on those lines, he will sit there and talk to you. He will, cater to you. He'll even shoot a lot of jokes, and it's so much fun. But while it's fun, it is very safe, and he is he makes sure that you are doing what you're supposed to do, and he'll remind you in case you forget to do something. He'll let you know. And even as you go up in the intensity, you also go up in the length of lines. So around the middle part, again, is like the longest lines that you will ever have, and the views are just unmatched. It's not even 180, it's 360 views. If you can look behind you, I guess try, but if you look left and right, it's nothing but mountains, and you can see small houses in the mountains. It's a peaceful and beautiful experience. And if you're afraid of heights, I would say try to not be so afraid and test this out. But it was amazing. It was amazing. It was amazing. If you're a daredevil, please make sure you let Jose or Iram know, because they'll do some extra cool things with you. Like they'll have you go upside down, they'll spin you around. And like we did Superman poses on probably the longest line. Do you understand that you're on your stomach and you're just going like this? It's cool. Do it, do it, do it. Highly recommend Nogales Park, Eco Park, 10 out of 10. Do it, do it, do it. We'll post all of the information in the description box below so that you can go ahead and reserve it. You can let them know that we sent you. Please do. We don't get anything from it, but we just want them to know that we really enjoyed the experience and we really appreciated everything that it did for us. After we did all of that, there was a wine tasting. I mean, not a wine tasting. What am I saying? Wine, tequila. I've had way too many drinks here. There's a tequila tasting, and you will see that he sat us down in like a really family style. We all had little shot cups, and he came around and he gave us a little sample of about, I want to say like 9 tequilas. And he told us a lot about how organic and how the tequila is made here. Real tequila is made in Jalisco specifically. It comes from the blue agave plant, and you'll see he'll tell you everything about it. as we insert this clip here.
38% de alcohol, 38% of alcohol, but the difference is that this one stayed 3 years inside a barrel. So that's why the color has changed, and of course the flavor. This one is not for mixing. This is just for sipping.
So if you want to do some nice things during the day, you can go check out the romantic zone. Zona Romantica is how they call it. And it's just a beautiful area where there are a lot of expats and a lot of LGBTQ friendly shops. It's really LGBT friendly down there, and it's just beautiful to see the diversity and how people are just so warm and welcoming. The sense of community here is just huge. Everyone's so nice and hospitable. Even if you don't really speak the language, they still do their best to make sure that you feel welcome here. And the romantic zone, again, is one of those places. There's so much food, so much food, so much food, so much shopping. And the views are incredible. You get to see a little bit of the city, and you get to see the mountains and houses and homes in the mountains as well. And then a few blocks away, you can see the boardwalk and the beach, the ocean. And there you'll see some clubs, a little bit of a nightlife, but since it's a panini, everything's pretty quiet. But those options are available to you should you visit PVR outside of the panini. So on our last day in Puerto Vallarta, I'm so sad that this is the last day, guys. On the last day, we decided we're just gonna relax and do something, little, not as rigorous as we did the ziplining. So we're gonna go parasailing. The view, again, from our room, we can see everyone parasailing and jet skiing and doing all sorts of fun things. And we said, why not do a parasail? So that's what we're gonna do, and I'm really, really, really excited. I hope that they have a tandem one that we can go together. If not, it's still fine. As for parasailing, you can either book it again through the resort, or you can book it through Airbnb. I've seen both options, and again, you just weigh them. If you wanna get away from here and see a different part of Puerto Vallarta, maybe book it with someone else. If you don't mind, parasailing and seeing the hotel zone, which is where a lot of the resorts are. Parasail around here, you get to see everything. It's still an unmatched view either way you do it. Again, it's to your budget. Pick whichever one you like, and then have a great, great, great time. Thank you all so much for watching us. We appreciate it so much. If you like what you saw, and if you like us, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, share this video, comment, whatever. Everything's gonna be here. I don't know where it's gonna be yet. Here. Be sure to click all of the links and follow us on our social media accounts. That'll be linked also somewhere else, here, or below. We appreciate you all so much. Stay tuned. We have so much more amazing things planned, from travels, from camping, whatever. And even if you don't see something that you want to see, drop a comment below and let us know what you'd like to hear from us, and we'll do our best, our very, very best, to get that kind of content out to you guys. It's a little family here. Come in for a hug. Come on. A little closer. Come on. You feel it? All right. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you soon. Peace.
Of course, as soon as we get started.
Of course.
Of course, as soon as we get started.
He has no energy. I have all the energy.
That is factual. That is factual.
I am the party.
I'm saying it wrong.
Puerto Vallarta.
Oh, God.
Puerto. It's okay.
Say it again.
Puerto Vallarta.
One more time.
Puerto Vallarta.
Sounds cool.
Is that the soda guy?
Oh, God, I'm going to have a lot of fun. And putting this on my laptop and editing this.